Hello guys, I am here to discuss and introduce a collaboration that I'm going to be doing with, I think it's 5 total, including me, so 4 other channels on YouTube. We are shaking it up with Simply Filling. I have been doing Weight Watchers for over a year now, and not that I wanted to change, I just wanted a little excitement in my life. So I thought that I really wanted to do a Simply Filling experiment, do a couple of weeks on Simply Filling, and then I approached some other ladies here on YouTube to see if they also wanted to do the experiment, just because, you know, some of us are struggling, me included. We might feel like we're doing all the right things, but the scale's not necessarily reflecting that, and sometimes we hit plateaus, sometimes, and that could be a mind plateau. That could be, you're just sort of tired of counting points. You've been doing it for a very long time and you just want to switch it up for a little bit. So, myself, as well as Weight Watchers Journey to Healthy, Jess, Melody with Transforming Melody, M from M Wilson Fit Fam, and Cherie from The Motivated Muffins are all going to do this collab for 2 weeks. The first week we will be doing Simply Filling and then using our weekly points if we need to. If you're not familiar with the Simply Filling program and you go to meetings, ask your leader, ask about it in your meeting. If you go to meetings, you can also pick up this Simply Filling pamphlet. It just discusses the no count food options. On the back there is a list of things to avoid. I'm sorry I'm filming this in my car. I'm driving home from Orlando and this is the only time I had to do it. So yes, if you go to meetings and you're not familiar with the plan, ask your leader, ask people in the meeting if they've done it before, ask for the literature. If you are online only, there is a list available online, so just search on the Weight Watchers website for that list. Again, it will give you all of the no count food options. And the way that Simply Filling is set up, to just give a very high level overview of it, there is a list of foods that you are able to eat that you do not have to track or count points for. You also do not have to measure them or weigh them. You can just eat until you are satisfied. And then if there was something that is not on that list that you want to have, you would count points for it, and those come out of your weekly allotment. I get 42 weeklies, when I'm counting points, so I get 42 weeklies when I'm going to be doing Simply Filling. So if I wanted yogurt, Dannon Light and Fit Greek yogurt, for example, let's say vanilla. I think any flavor is Simply Filling, but again, don't ask me about specific foods in this video, just because it is a vast array of foods that you are able to eat, specific brands that are Simply Filling versus not, so you'd have to use your tracker, use your scanner in your phone to figure those things out. But as an example, if I were to have Dannon Light and Fit Greek yogurt vanilla, it is Simply Filling. But let's say I wanted to add a tablespoon of mini chocolate chips in there for dessert. I would have to count those mini chocolate chips for points and take that out of my weekly allotment. Some people will take their weekly points and divide them up over the week evenly. So they get 6 points a day, and that will add up to 42 weekly points. It's all up to you. Some days you may not need any weekly points, and that's great. But the idea behind Simply Filling is to not feel restricted. Some people just can't get behind counting points. That's difficult for them. Or some people have been doing it for a while and just want to switch it up like I am. So it's all up to you. That's why I'm doing this experiment. I've never done Simply Filling before, so I thought it would be interesting to try and to have on my channel, because Simply Filling is something that there's not a lot of information about out there. Now there are tons of YouTube channels about Weight Watchers and counting points, but there aren't a ton that do Simply Filling. So I thought it would be helpful to have this information on my channel, and then there are also going to be the 4 other channels that will have it as well. There are a few other channels that have been doing Simply Filling for a while, so hopefully between all of us we can get some information out there for you guys. So the first week we will be doing Simply Filling and using any weekly points that we need to. The second week, I thought it would be interesting to try some Simply Filling days and some point counting days. With Simply Filling, you can switch day to day if you want to do Simply Filling or if you want to do counting points. So I thought it might be interesting to do like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, count points, and the other days do Simply Filling, or vice versa, it doesn't really matter. Because there might be a day where you're going out to dinner, or for whatever reason counting points works better for you that day instead of Simply Filling. So that is always an option. You can do day, by week, by month, indefinitely, whatever you like. So that is our plan of attack for these next 2 weeks. I know that some channels do plan on continuing with Simply Filling for the entire month of March. My plan right now is just for the first 2 weeks. Well, for these 2 weeks. We are starting March 6th officially. A few things that I will be doing for these 2 weeks on Simply Filling. I'm going to be, of course, doing a grocery haul and food find video for you guys to show you specific items that I have found that are Simply Filling. I also joined a group on Facebook for Simply Filling, so I will leave the link to that as well as the other channels that are in this collab down below. I will also be doing a cook with me that is a Simply Filling recipe. I believe most of the channels that are involved in this collab will be doing that. I just thought it would be a great idea because sometimes it can be overwhelming, especially if you just decide to switch to Simply Filling like that without doing your research. I've been thinking about doing this for about a month, so I've slowly gathered ideas for meals. I've made my meal plan, I've changed it around, I've found out recipes, but you know, I just thought it would be really great to have a cook with me or a recipe to share with you guys immediately, so that if you wanted to decide, okay, tomorrow or in 2 days I want to start up Simply Filling, I'm going to go out tomorrow, get all my stuff, and I have at least a couple recipes that I know are Simply Filling and will work out for me. So that will be coming in the next 2 weeks. And like I said, I am starting on Monday, March 6th. So I have weighed myself on my Weight Watchers scale on Saturday when I weighed in. I will also weigh myself on my home scale on Monday, March 6th. And then I can weigh myself, of course, at my weekly meeting next Saturday, and then I will also weigh myself Monday on my home scale just to see what a full week of Simply Filling has done. I'm hoping that it will, you know, kind of kickstart my body into losing weight again. I started recently with Bikini Body Mommy, well, in January. And sometimes your body, when you haven't been working out, you kind of shock it. And I think my body is holding on to the water, the lactic acid, things like that from working out. So I'm excited to switch up my food in this way to hopefully kick my body into gear. It will be, Simply Filling is a lot more whole foods. It's a lot less processed stuff. So I am looking forward to changing my diet a little bit to that spectrum of things for at least 2 weeks. So I hope this collab gives you a lot of ideas in case you've been thinking about doing Simply Filling. That's what I wanted to set out to accomplish, was to just get more information out there about this and you know, have it as a resource on my channel and several other channels. So I hope you guys enjoy. The next 2 weeks I will be doing my daily eating vlogs, but talking about Simply Filling foods, and then I will try and include the points here and there if I can figure them out, and keep looking out for the Cook With Me video as well as my weigh-in results with Simply Filling. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Also comment down below if you have done Simply Filling. I know that I've gotten a few comments recently from some people that have done it, but if you are deciding to do it with me, or you know, you're gonna start in a month, just let me know. Of course, throughout this journey, let me know, or throughout this 2 weeks, let me know any of your Simply Filling food finds. I'm sure it would be a great help to all of us. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye.